can come and ride the wave, yeah. I'm just on a wave, I'm just on a different wavelength. I'm just on a wave, I'm just on a different wavelength. I'm just on a wave, call it safe, yeah. I'm just on a wave, call it safe, yeah.
Hey Princess Crew, Combat Princess here, back with the all-new video. If you're new, welcome. Before I get into anything, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you end up liking the video, turn on post notifications. So it's been a minute since I did a princess type episode. If you have watched my unpopular opinions of MK and my unpopular opinions of MK part 2 with V-Slayer, you can consider this a video kind of like that, except for we're not going into unpopular opinions. We are going into the demands, the protests, you know, the pledges of the MK players and what they want for MK1. First of all, I want to talk about Cottage Cheese, aka Sonya Blade. Stop it. Stop demanding to put her in this game because it's not gonna happen. I don't want her in this game, period. We've already seen enough of Sonya. Y'all know I've been saying we've seen enough of Sonya from day one. It was literally my first YouTube video. No, y'all people that are requesting for Sonya to come back, hop on the Cassie Cage train, please. And that's who you need to request for Combat Pack 2, Cassie Cage, because that's who I want to see. She's a part of Cottage Cheese, and I feel like she's better and more interesting to look at, in my opinion, because I've seen enough of Sonya. So I'm here for Cassie, not here for y'all harassing Ed Boon, trying your hardest to make it seem like it's gonna be like that Melina train, that, you know, the Melinas, they went really hard and, you know, they did a bunch, you know, harassing him, threatening him. Y'all are trying to do that, and no. Somebody said they need NRS to actually communicate to fans, good or bad. If 50 people bring up the same game-breaking bug for weeks, acknowledge it. And I'm gonna have to agree, but why are y'all acting so surprised? I mean, when Combat Trash goes live, they literally disable the comments. So you guys want, like, troll them and, like, go off on them in the comments and stuff about the game and what they're doing. So, you know, I'm really not surprised. And it's sad that y'all want to release cameos and, you know, update the store and all this and that and the third, and, you know, charge people $12 for one holiday fatality and et cetera, but you have literally gameplay mechanical issues that we are just ignoring. Somebody said adding intros and outros would be fun. They really like that in MK11, which I'm going to have to agree. Like, it brought spice to your beginning and your end of your rounds, period. I'm really tired of seeing the same animation, you know, for every character. But, you know, this game was rushed, so I really don't see that happening. If they do add anything new, I doubt that it would be some intros, although that would be really lovely. Someone said, I would like to see more moves added to characters. Some appear to have no pop-ups and others have multiple. I understand that this has to make you depend on a cameo, but I still don't like it. Well, literally, honey, it's called Mortal Cameo. That's what they should have called it, like I said in all my videos. Mortal Cameo, because some characters were literally built on cameo. That person also wants them to have more brutalities, which, you know, I mean, when it comes to brutalities in this game, it's really like a hit or a miss, because some of them are like I said, the character is unique enough to carry the brutality, to make the brutality interesting, when others are like 2 seconds and it's like, why did you even put this in the game? And really, if you're gonna put 2-second fatalities or brutalities into the game, well, go ahead and, like, add more. This person said have friendship, mercy, abilities, and hierarchies. That would also be amazing. You know, there's not enough fatalities. I was never here for 2 fatalities, 1 brutality, 3 brutalities. Like, I need more. And that's what, you know, this game has a main core lack of. Just not only the cameos kind of ruining the game, but also content-wise. There was definitely insufficiency when it came to content, obviously. This person said, I just want them to fix the damn game. I can't get the smoke skin I want at level 57 in the tower because my game won't let me play level 42. Game crashes every time I try. I know I'm not the only one this happens to, and this isn't the only issue, but for $100, I don't think it's too much to ask to have a functioning game, which is true. The bugs and the glitches, if you don't believe it, check the patch notes. How many times they had to update, how many times they had to go back in, which I really feel like is because mechanical wise, it is so advanced from other MK games, being, that these cameos are introduced and stuff. A lot of stuff was not working correctly and it was way too many bugs. We asked for a functioning game, not to enter the matrix with the glitches and stuff, to stop. So I also did some digging on Reddit, because a Mortal Kombat modder of the group, had posted and wanted feedback. Of course, they ended up getting dragged to the gods. One person said, the only thing that matters for the longevity of your game is balance. Nobody will continue to play if it's the same things over and over. When 4 characters and 3 cameos... I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's really not funny. When 4 characters and 3 cameos dominate everything, you have a major problem that needs addressing. It's as important as any bug fix. So they also, got dragged once again for the Brutalities, which, speaking of Brutalities, even though we don't have stage fatalities or faction fatalities or, bay abilities and, etc. that were introduced, how do you de-evolutionize yourself, MK1? Because that's what this was really giving to me. Did y'all know that Flop Shinko does not have any brutalities? I was so shocked when I found that out. Come on. Now that is just a little wrong. Now, come on now. That is just messed up. Really? Y'all didn't give Shinko, the person that's supposed to be the next Liu Kang, by Ed Boon's words, any brutalities? Wow. Like, you could have just made him copy the character that you're playing as Brutality, really? Like, come on. Just not giving him anything. I don't really care too much for Flop Shinko, but no. I will speak up for what's right, and that is just a little effed up. Moving on. Someone said, don't do what you did with the Melina season. We all know you guys effed up and gave us Havoc season skins instead of skins related to Melina. Like, that was so obvious, and the skins were ugly. They were a mess. But... Oh my God, they were so wrong. They were so wrong for doing that to us. I'm not, it's not even funny, but it's just, I'm laughing because the audacity, for real. We need more single-player content and a revamp of Borvasion mode, which is very boring. I'm so glad that somebody finally said it. That is why I call it Borvasion. Unrewarded and grindy. Maybe add more mini-games and more brutalities. Create a tag team system, which is not, it's not the first tag team comment I've read. The tag team in MK9, like I said, and then introducing cameos in MK1 was definitely a downgrade. I don't know how they thought they ate with that, because they didn't. Asking them for tag team mode is like asking them to create a whole different game, because this game is Mortal Cameo and so much is based off of it. So, I don't really see that ever happening. Speaking of cameos, somebody said, more love to cameos. Balance and costume wise. Give them palettes for seasons. The game revolves around them. It'd be nice if they were shown love outside of classic skins. Asking them to show love to cameo, isn't that like asking them to show love to the game? Because the game is based off of cameo. So if they're not even doing a bunch for the game, no, I don't even see them doing a bunch for the cameo. The cameos were just thrown up in here. Some of the cameos do a bunch, some of them don't do a bunch. Some of them is like, why are they even playable? Some cameos are worthless compared to some characters that you do get to play with. So it's just no. asking for balance when the cameo system itself is what causes the imbalance, it's very striking and interesting, and why I'm so in tune with these patches and updates, because I want to see how long they're gonna string this along and how it's gonna play out, because they are known for doing very, very dirty stuff. So I just want to see how they're going to play this out. Someone said, get rid of being able to keep unsafe moves safe just by using a cameo. It's so corny and makes going against certain characters extremely boring. Raiden should not be able to spam Storm Cell and use Kano to keep him safe while getting a combo starter after, or just doing that the whole game and winning with chip damage. Unsafe moves should never be able to be saved with a cameo. Makes horrible players able to win with a broken mechanic. Girl preach. Nerf, Homemaker, and Supergirl 2.0, aka Omni-Man. I don't care, nerf them, please. I don't think Homemaker needs a nerf, just by going up. I mean, he is a lot to handle, don't get me wrong, but he does have punishable stuff that, you know, and gaps and stuff that you can get him in. Now, Supergirl 2.0, I'm all the way here for you with that, because that hoe needs to be nerfed, period. You know, he is one of those characters that are able to get away with a lot of stuff, and not have any type of punishment for it. You know, he has fast recoveries, you know, he can get in and out, you know, he can invade stuff. He has a lot working in his favor, and the ball is always in his court when you play against an Omni-Man, and that's why I hate him, period. As a Havoc main, I'm well aware the character is pretty low tier, many say bottom tier. I think a small buff that would nudge him in the right direction would, we're just gonna stop there. Havoc, aka Havich, does not need a buff, period, honey. You know, I created a video 2 months ago, and Supergirl 2.0, JC, Johnny Cage, you know, Smoke, Reika Ho, aka Reiko, you know, those annoying characters, they were in that video, and so was Havich. And if I have to make a video on why this character should be canceled, then, you know, that's kind of paying some type of homage to them, in my opinion. Havoc don't need no buff. He has an armor that he can use. You don't know when he's gonna use it. He has Valentine's Day animations that they gave him that follow you on projectiles. So no, I really don't think that that's a character that needs to be buffed. Please touch grass, touch grass. So really, mechanical wise, you know, the game is kind of bad. You know, I'm gonna end it on there. But I don't think adding characters, you know, new characters and, you know, better skins and stuff, it will save, you know, the overall problem of, you know, the basics of the mechanics of the game with, you know, the cameo system and stuff, you know, but we can make it better by, you know, adding cute brutalities and, you know, more fatalities, better skins and more content. We can make it a little better. Will it save the gameplay? I don't think so, but we can make it a little better. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up.